a world. A man stabbed his wife 40 times on their wedding night. Welcome, wherever you are watching me on this program. I appreciate you and I welcome you to this very platform. As we always promise that we will bring you informations on things that are happening in diaspora, lifestyle and activities. Today, we have come once again to share with you a very tragic story. It is sad, very, very sad, and it is unbelievable. But this lesson is a lesson that every one of us should learn while we are doing what we think we are doing. Human beings are not the same. Thoughts are not the same. People have different attitude, people have different likes and dislikes, and you must be very careful when you are indulging yourself in activities with others. Always consider your opponent, their feelings and what they think. Ask questions, make inquiries before you go into relationship, more especially. This story happened in the United States. A Ghanaian man, a pastor to be precise, married a supposed wife, and they dated and all that. As you all know, a pastor, he doesn't have to sleep with a woman until they get married. That was the agreement. And this pastor went on with this supposed wife, married her, and on their wedding night, he discovered that he actually married a fellow man. When he discovered he married a fellow man, he couldn't control himself. He asked several questions, and the supposed woman, who was originally a man, could not offer explanation to that deceit. And the pastor kept silent and pretended all is well. All of a sudden, in the midnight, he stabbed the woman 40 good times and put her to death. You see, these are one of those things that we are talking about. Naturally, we know how human beings are and how we are created. I'm not against your line of thought. If you decide to live a certain type of life, it is your choice. But do not drag people into a kind of life that they do not want to. People talk so much about human rights. Allow everybody to make a choice of what they want. How could you deceive somebody into marriage up to that extent? It is very sad. And on the side of the man who called himself a pastor, I wonder how he could not be able to dictate this from the beginning until the end. Maybe because he was carried away with lust. That is the only explanation. If not being carried away with lust, at least pastors are the ones that advises people on how to go into courtship. Study well about your partner and pray towards it. Does it mean that this pastor did not do his due diligence properly because he was lost? And finally, look at where it has landed them. He couldn't control his temper. He took the life, stabbing the supposed wife 40 good times. It is very sad and pathetic. And now you can understand why some people are speaking up about this attitude. It is not just about you choosing the kind of life you want, the kind of orientation you want, but you must not force people into your own kind of life. If you have made that choice for yourself, go to people who likes what you like. Why would you deceive somebody into such? And now, look at what it has resulted. Loss of life. And I bet you it is loss of two lives, because I'm not very sure that pastor is going to see the sunlight anymore. This is pathetic and sad. And this is very common in the Western world. For those of us who are living in diaspora, more especially, whether be you a man or a woman, before you get into relationship, watch carefully. It doesn't matter if the person is a fellow black or a white person. Please make inquiries, ask the necessary question. If possible, go for doctor's checkup. Use your own doctor to check the person you want to get into, to be able to ascertain that it is actually what you are ordering for that you are getting. Because you cannot trust anything. It doesn't matter how the persons appear beautiful, how they appear natural. So many things have been doctored on this planet Earth, including human being has been doctored. And if you're not careful, you will end up eating the forbidden fruit. It is very sad, and this man have lost his life. Wherever you are watching this program from, I urge you to have a rethink on your attitudes, the way you do things, the way you handle issues. Do not be selfish and consider yourself alone, more especially in relationships. Seek for people that likes what you like. Seek for people that have the same orientation with you. There is no point forcing people to accept you. This is the major problem we have on the planet Earth today. You find out a certain group of people calling themselves minority, and they are forcing themselves and their lifestyle into others, including forcing children into it. It is sad. And that must be addressed to avoid this kind of incident. And for the pastor, he has a lot of questions to answer. It is very sad. Thank you so much for listening to this very sad and pathetic story. Go to the comment section and tell me what you think about this incident. Who is to be blamed? What do you think? How do we stay away from this kind of event from occurring to save life? Please go to the comment section and put down your comment. I will appreciate your comment, and I'm going to read through, and it will be a lesson for every one of us. Thank you so much for listening, and stay blessed. See you again on the next episode.